meet what God have declared and decreed for you to have. Because when I look at my life and see where he brought me from in this short time, I say, good God Almighty, if we do what God said.
Yes.
What you say, Brother Renzo?
Yes, Lord.
I want y'all to stand at y'all feet. We get ready to have the first preacher. I said preacher.
Preacher.
I said, how do you come on?
Father, thank you for giving me this platform, giving me this opportunity to speak to your people. It's a privilege. God, I ask that you use me as your mouthpiece. I ask that when people see me, they see you behind me. They don't see me. They see Christ in me. Lord God, right now I cast down any plan of Satan with the blood of Jesus. Cast down any plan, any snare of Satan, any plan that he's laying before me and before the people. God, I cast it down right now in the name of Jesus, with the blood of Jesus.
Amen.
God, I ask that you increase in me as I decrease. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
First I'd like to give honor to the Spirit of Christ, who was the first and head of my life. I'd like to give honor where honor is due. I'd like to give honor to the angel of the house, which is our pastor, Gregory Moore, and beautiful wife. I'd like to give honor to the other speakers that will come after me, doorkeepers, the ushers, praise team, the mothers, everybody in their respectable places. I would like to also give honor to my wife. Last week she was Leslie Garcia, now she's Leslie Hannah. And the funny thing is, last week we went and made it official. We didn't have a ceremony or anything. Later on this year, we're gonna have a ceremony. Amen. Go ahead and get it right, so we can be in right standing with God. And the funny thing is, Pastor and co-pastor had told us that God will start opening up doors, and the devil will start coming at you hard. How many hours later?
Less than 24 hours.
The devil came at us hard, but in the same week that I got married, the Lord blessed me with a new job, so I will start that job tomorrow.
Come on!
Truly opening doors, truly blessing me, and I'm grateful, I'm humbled by everything. I will be coming from Romans chapter 16, verse 17. We have to say amen. Go past the last. I guess you already know. The topic that I will be coming from is sowing discord. And sows of discord is birthed from two main places: witchcraft in the form of manipulation and control, which is not always witchcraft, is not always voodoo and put something in your food. Witchcraft is manipulation and control also. And birthed out of a coward, jellyback spirit. Now, you know how, my pastor said it for me. He said I was in the military, I was in the Marine Corps. So I can talk about a coward because I've been a lot of things, but I've never been a coward. So I can talk about a coward. I can talk about that jellyback spirit. I can talk about that witchcraft manipulated spirit. So it was a discord. Romans chapter 16, verse 17 says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. For they that are such serve not our Lord Jesus Christ, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. They that be called smooth talkers, they that be called say flattering, they deceive the hearts of naive people. It says to mark them, put X on them. When you see them coming, just get out their way. And that brings me to my subtitle, which is Get Out the Way. So just mark them, get out the way. So basically, I'm gonna just have to start walking around with a marker, just marking people, put a mark on their back and just walk. When I see you, get out the way. When you see, do you see me when I be in this corner sometimes? And you see that power hit Stephen? You see Brother Marquis, and you see Brother Skipper, they dive across the seat trying to catch Stephen. Do I try to catch him? I get right out the way, just like that, just stiff on Stephen, just get stiff on him, get out the way. That's God. I ain't gonna let him fall on me, I'm gonna get out the way. Sometimes we be up in shout, we get a little too close to the piano, somebody go come move us out the way. You see Brother Nate come off the pulpit, Minister Nate come up, you better get a sheet, piano right here, you shout right here, you go just like this. Move you out the way. So we gotta move out the way. We gotta get out, we gotta learn how to get out the way. Titus, you don't have to turn to me with this, but Titus chapter 3, verse 10, in the NIV says, warn and advise a person once, then warn him a second time. After that, have nothing to do with him. You may be sure that such a man is warped, twisted, and simple. He is self-condemned, meaning he condemned his own self. It said warn him the second time, one time and the second time. After that, have nothing to do with him. A lot of times we just do it twisted. We avoid him, and then we back up in the corner, we have no choice but to go ahead and warn him. Pastor was saying that earlier. It said warn him. Titus, the first chapter, verse 9 says, holding fast the faithful word that he has been taught, that he may be able to, by sound doctrine, both exhort, which urge, and convince the gainsayers, for there are many unruly, rebellious people, and vain talkers, empty talkers, meaningless talkers, and deceivers, especially in the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped.
Must be
Stopped. Not should be stopped. Not you can just go ahead and leave it alone, let it go on the road, let it wait till you got no choice, and then stop it. It says must be stopped. Must be stopped. Who subvert whole houses. I looked up the word subvert, it had 3 meanings. To overthrow or to establish something that's already existing. To cause the downfall, number 2 reason, call the downfall or ruin something. To undermine the principles or corrupt something. Who subvert whole houses, who overthrow whole houses. Who cause the downfall of whole houses. Who ruin whole houses. Who undermine the principles of whole houses. Who corrupt
whole church.
Whole houses. Whole, and they don't mean like a whole, like they mean whole. When God, like how God made you whole, like whole. A whole house. It could be a church. It could be, right now it's the body of Christ. Because right now we live in a society where we make up more population than lesbians and gays, but they can get stuff passed, and we as Christians can't get nothing passed in the country. Because we too divided.
That's right.
We let cowards and people come in and manipulate us and act as a wedge between one another, and we can't get nothing.
Oh yeah. You're talking, sir.
And I don't want people to get it twisted thinking that fear is the same thing as cowardice. Fear is the same thing as being a coward. Fear is being worried, afraid, having a reverence, like a reverence toward God, a concern, distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, aroused by danger, pain, evil. A coward is one who shows disgraceful fear. Disgraceful, shameful fear.
Yeah.
And timidity, shameful fear. And most of the time, that's why I said most of the times the one that's manipulating people are the cowards, because they want to get their way anyway. They want to control, they know they can't do it by themselves, so they go and control other people. They want to go and control, they try to get the passages. They try to call them on the phone and manipulate them. I told co-pastor, I would have done, said there's some people that's trying to get in past the heart and control him through his heart. They go walk over there and give him that Judas kiss.
Yeah.
Judas, I'm not going to get up and talk about Judas and betrayal and stuff like that, but Judas he probably was playing that whole thing for about a few months, maybe a year. He didn't have the devil in him that whole time. He had the devil went into him after he had already went to go betray the Lord. To set him up. He already was setting that thing up from greed. He was trying to push and force Jesus' hand. He was trying to force him into doing something. He didn't intend for Jesus to be crucified. He intended for Jesus to go. He thought they would beat him, maybe let him go, or Jesus was going to bring down fire from heaven and then take over, and then we took over. That's how Jesus was looking at it. He didn't, because when Jesus got crucified, he threw the money back when he killed himself. It's that there was that coward that manipulated that greed spirit. Manipulation, I looked up the definition for manipulation. It says to influence, manage shrewdly, deviously, to tamper with or falsify for personal gain. They play the victim, they play the martyr, they act helpless, they play stupid, they act angry, they throw temper tantrums, they lie about how they feel, act hopeless but pathetic, act depressed, use guilt trips, cry wolf, act annoyed, forgotten, kiss up, act out of it, keep everybody upset to keep the focus off of them. Act as a wedge between two people, keeping them against each other. And so if you got somebody that's manipulating you, sometimes they got a problem with that person, y'all two don't have no problem. They act as a wedge, and they get right between you and the other person. It's certain people in here that pastor say you need to stay close to Mr. Minister Nate, you need to stay close to Brother Vari, you need to stay close to certain people, and you let somebody get in between you, and the God told you need to stay close to that person. Sometimes you want somebody to be like a father figure or somebody to be a second brother to you, and God gives you that person, and you let somebody take that away from you.
Amen.
Proverbs 25, 26 chapter, the ESV version talks about those people. It said like a muddy spring or a polluted fountain is a righteous man who gives way before the wicked. So you righteous, you water, but you let that person come and act as a wedge and you give way to that. God will hold you accountable for that too. You can't, it's undeniable, it's right. I'm reading this from the word. I'm not trying to come and sound all sophisticated and come and sound and come with all these scriptures, but I decided to come and say, you know, I'm going to bring these scriptures because I don't want nobody to say it's me. The word is saying this. You can't back out of this. The word is back up to a point that you got no choice.
Come on now. Come on now.
And just to prove that, Pastor, I got about 12, 17 scriptures that I ain't finna go into. But everything is lining up. 2 Timothy talks about handpicking the word. When they got HEs, they want to handpick who they want to hear from. It's sound doctrine. So this sound doctrine coming from me, and you don't want to hear from me, they don't want to hear from me, Brother Pastor, Brother Hannah, Minister Nate, they just want to hear from Pastor, they want to hear from certain speakers. So Pastor say something that I said, and I'm like, I just said that. They don't want to hear what Pastor said. They fall on the piano, fall on the cold, fall on Stephen and stuff. Openly rebuking them. Timothy talks about, First Peter talks about slander. 2 Timothy talks about the prophecy about the arrogant and abusive and about the dishonest. So it's all lined up together. The word will speak for itself. And there's one more thing I want to say, a personal experience that I want to say before I sit down. Personal experience with me and my sister and my mother and my grandmother. My dad, he went on to be with the Lord in 2009 when I was 19. And he had poison in his hand. You remember he was talking about the infection? He had one on the mission trip, I would say I got his finger, but he had poison in his finger. And he left it there for a few days. When the doctors went to the doctor, he went and patched it up a little bit, but they didn't do what they were supposed to do. And that poison, by the time they had no choice but to get rid of that poison, it had got all the way up to his arm, right here by his arm. And they had no choice but to cut his arm. So I think Nicole remember my dad when I was up. I grew up my whole life seeing my dad's amputee thinking it was normal growing up. If they wouldn't have cut that off, that poison would have got to his torso, would have stopped his heart, would have killed him, would have got his lungs, would have bled to death, would have just killed him. We wouldn't have been there to raise him. So he had that poison, he had to cut off a piece of himself to get rid of the poison.
Come on now.
So right now, not only in this church, but in the body of Christ right now, the devil is injecting poison. And we need to confront it now. And we need to deal with it now before the Lord God start cutting and start running over people. Because right now, we're right here, and God's doing this.
Come on now. Yes.
Because he sees some people in here got a need, but it's going to come a time where he's going to be just like this.
Glory. Come on now.
He's going to start running all us over. So we don't want to get to the point where God start cutting off stuff, because he's going to just cut. He's going to do what he has to do, and we ain't going to like it's going to hurt. And we got the opportunity right now to where they tell us how to deal with certain things, and why we're not doing it. Why we're not doing it. It tells us exactly how to deal with manipulation. It tells us exactly how to deal with cowards. Confront them, but we're not confronting them. said take it before the church.
Glory.
Confront them once in private, confront them again with a witness. They don't listen, take it before the church. So we got to start taking stuff before the church.
Glory to God.
Amen.